Hi guys, I'm going to give you my CaptiView experience today. 2 weeks ago, Phoenix challenged us all to see an open caption movie or to use CaptiView. Now, I've watched plenty of open caption movies. I have never used CaptiView before though, so I don't really have a right to say that it's crap if I've never used it really. So last week I used it twice, two different occasions, two different venues, two different movies. So the first movie I went and saw was on Monday, and I went with my daughter to High Point, and it was both times was spontaneous. We were out shopping, went to the movies. So we decided to go see Dora and the Lost City of Gold, and it was an okay experience. Some of the negatives, I had to give over my license. Not really impressed that I have to give over my license. The manager set it up for us, so I didn't have to set it up. She put it into the cup holder and did all the adjusting, and all I had to do was adjust it to my field of vision, which was good. Ironically, the Spanish with Dora was actually translated on the screen, so it wasn't on the CaptiView device, except for to stay talking Spanish, so then you had to look up to read the Spanish. So that was a bit weird. And I couldn't have a drink. Even though there was a place for the new, we've got these new ones where you can actually put a cup in it, but because it was so bent, you couldn't put a cup in there anyway. So because they have reclining seats, so I had to bend it low so I could see the captions. Now it was a bit of it was a bit weird trying to adjust my field of vision from the screen and then down and then the screen. So adjusting my field of vision was a bit weird because I'm not used to it. I've never really done it, and yeah, so that was a bit of a negative. But overall, we were able to enjoy the film. So we were able to laugh, we got the jokes. That could possibly be because we weren't relying 100% on the captions. I could skim the captions and then look at the screen because I was getting auditory information as well. The second time I went was on the Tuesday, and I was with my son, and we were in Melbourne Central. We went and saw Good Boys, and we both endured through 15 minutes. I wanted to go after 5. I'd had enough. It seemed like every second line was missing. It wasn't quite so bad, because if it was, I would have pulled out my phone to film, but it was just like really random. Like it would be missing the middle of a line here, and then the dialogue would be good, and then it would miss the start. And it was just like, you couldn't predict. It wasn't like continuous, like missing a line and missing a line, like I've seen with some on Twitter and whatnot. So, but full on for 15 minutes, it was missing lines. And there were times there where people are laughing and we're not getting the joke, because for me, I was focused on the missed captions and he just didn't get the joke because he couldn't read the joke. He couldn't hear the joke. It was gone. So the positive was they actually gave us our money back. I didn't get vouchers. We got our money back. I did ask for open caption screenings, and she said she would pass it on to her manager. So I thought that was a positive. Both those movies we have now seen with open captions. So we went to Victoria Gardens on Wednesday and saw Good Boys, and it was really good. Like, it was such a different experience. The first 15 minutes, even though we'd seen it, we hadn't seen it because we'd missed parts of it. So it was really, really good to be able to enjoy and immerse yourself in the film like everyone else. Dora we saw last night here in Sunshine with open captions, and it's definitely a movie you could see 2, 3, 4 times. I would, if they have another screening where I can go with open caption, I'll be going, because it's such a good movie. If you've grown up with Dora, or your kids grew up with Dora, the original Dora, they will really, really enjoy the film. The thing between the two was, even though we had a good positive experience with the CaptiView device and we were able to get through the whole movie and watch it without any real big issues, watching it with the open captions, we both realised how much we missed visually with some of the information. And there was one time there where we both looked at each other and said, I don't remember that. I don't remember picking that up. Like, you know, another big down factor with Dora, especially, and other movies that have this, was there was a bit of a sing-along in the movie. I'm not going to give too much information away because I don't want to give you any spoilers, but there was a bit of a sing-along, and because it's a song that you're not familiar with, because it's obviously related to the movie, you don't know the words. So having the words is sort of awesome when it's on the screen, because you can still take in the visual information. When you're looking down at the CaptiView device, you're literally reading the lyrics, and then you're looking at the screen and you're missing all the choreography, you know? So last night when we saw it, we were actually literally jigging in our seats, because you could take in the whole screen, the words, and the choreography all at once. So yeah, that definite downside for any sort of musical with musical information on it, definitely a negative with having a CaptiView device. So there's definite pros for open captions, and I will continue to support and go to those sessions. I will also continue to spontaneously go to the movies, and if I have to, use a CaptiView. If I don't like the experience, then I will walk out and ask for open captions. I sort of encourage everyone who does want captions to do that. Don't just sit through it, and don't just accept it. The minute you accept it, you're saying that that's enough, and it's not enough. Open captions are way, way better for everyone. They're more inclusive. Of all the sessions that I have personally gone to, I have never seen one person get up and leave because they didn't like the captions on the screen. People get up and go to the toilet and come back. That happens a lot, especially in the kids' movies, but I've never seen anyone get up, walk out, and not come back. Anyway, if you haven't tried CaptiView, I do encourage you to try it, experience it, see it from a deaf person's perspective. It's not as easy as it sounds, and it's clearly not designed by people who need to use it. Definitely try it if you can. I'd love to hear your feedback from it. If you do, tag me in your own experience, or put it at the bottom. Put it in the comments of this video. Like, by all means, put in your comments on your experiences, good, bad, how you felt, you know, whether it's with CaptiView or open captions, you know, I don't care. Just put it in there and give us your experience as well. All right, bye.